I am making this video so that you do not get scammed. I am tired of looking online and seeing people buy counterfeit ivermectin, and who knows what's in the ingredients, who knows what you're being sent, who knows what you are giving to your horses. So this is to stop that from happening. So Durvet, this is going to be the most common brand that you're going to find out there. They make this ivermectin apple flavored paste, and these are legit boxes here. So I'm going to go over what a legit box and product looks like and what a counterfeit looks like and how you can easily spot it. And you'll find that, like on eBay, even on Walmart, they have counterfeit ivermectin being sold. On eBay, I've seen it. Sometimes I look and it's 90% of all of the listings are counterfeit. So again, who knows where they're coming from? A lot of them are coming from India and China. They're nothing like the original. They're trying to make the package look legit, but they are off in quite a few ways. And I'm going to show you how to easily spot this so that you don't make the mistake and poison your horse. Let's get right into it. Enough ranting. Okay, so this is a legitimate box of Durvet ivermectin. The first thing we're going to look for right off the bat is a yellow banner. Now, once you get used to this look, a lot of the fakes will be easy to spot right off the bat. You're going to say, okay, they put a horse on it and the banner, but they didn't even put the Durvet sign. Okay, so that's counterfeit. Some of them are getting pretty good though, getting a little more sophisticated. And what we're going to look for to compare this against the sophisticated ones is, the first thing is this yellow banner. You notice how it basically touches the top of the box and you don't see it run across. On the counterfeit ones, the yellow banner will come all the way and it'll take up like this much room running across the entire banner. So on a legit product, the horse's ears almost touch the top of the box here when you're facing the front of the box. On the counterfeit ones, because it has that yellow banner, you have this big yellow streak above the horse's ears. Another thing to look for is the leaf. Right here on the legit product, the leaf here is more upright. On the fake one, and I will show you pictures, the leaf droops down. Once your eyes get used to it, you can see the font differences, but those are a little harder to see if you're just brand new looking at this. But one of the things here is ivermectin is perfectly justified. So there's an equal space between here and from here, from the N to the box and from the I to the box. It's equally spaced. On the counterfeit ones, it's more left justified. The I will start over here and there'll be a bigger gap here between the N and the box. The indentation here, this is justified to be centered as well. This section here underneath the ivermectin box. So on the counterfeit ones, it's left justified. So the writing all starts here. All the font looks similar, but the legit one, it's in the center here. It's centered up instead of being left justified. Let's take a look at the back. I don't own any of the counterfeit ones. I can see the pictures online though, so I don't know what the sides look like. But on the reverse side, it's pretty easy to spot as well. First thing you want to look for here, they'll get the font looking very, very similar. They'll get the barcode looking very, very similar. Take a look at the date and the years and years and years that I have bought Durvet ivermectin. I have never seen them use anything but capital letters for the month. Now, the counterfeit ones, they will capitalize the first letter and they will put lowercase for the second ones. So you'll see that in the example that I show. So take a look at that, make sure that these are capitalized. And then another thing with the counterfeit ones, they'll try to get this whole thing looking the same. They're going to mess up in a lot of spots. One of the main ones is up here, this top right section. This is italicized, but it's bold font. On the counterfeit ones, it'll be italicized, but it will not be bold. Then I'm not going to read through all of this jargon here and everything, but to easily spot the counterfeit ones, just take a look for typos. The first one you'll see with the typo is the word excursions. Here, they are completely missing the E on excursions, and the X is butted up against the parenthesis here. So there's a typo there. Storage information on the counterfeit ones, this is all one word. And Durvet is a legit company. They are a great company. They don't make these mistakes. Another one is here, the 91 micrograms. On the counterfeit ones, this is all smushed together, 91 mcg, so it's spaced out on the legit product. There are other typos all throughout here, but just scanning the bottom, those are the 3 that you can pick out really, really easily if you're in a hurry. So let's take a look at what's inside. When you open this up, you will receive a plunger syringe that looks just like this with a cap, kind of looks like a top hat. Now, the counterfeit ones, they have this bullet-shaped cap. It's rounded, and this looks more like a top hat. On the legit one, you're going to have the weight markers here and the little notches on this blue plunger. The counterfeit one will be missing the weight notches. It'll be missing the notches here to use for the dosage ring. That you can use this as a stopper so that you get the appropriate dose. Every notch is 50 pounds of weight. And the counterfeit ones will have this cross-shaped plunger. Hard to explain it. You'll see it in the pictures, but it'll be just like a basic, cheap, generic plunger that you could use in one of these. They will try to get the writing to look all legitimate here, but those are the quick ways to just tell that you have a fake one. It won't have the stopper. It'll have a different blue plunger. It won't have the weight markings. It won't have the notches, and it won't have this top hat looking thing. So if we take this off, the product inside should be, if I can get this to focus, let me see here. Should look like this. It's going to be this golden colored. It's apple scented. It's not brown like a lot of the counterfeit stuff that I see. So I'm going to just put some here on a spoon and you'll see what it looks like. It's almost translucent. It's golden color. It smells like apple. I can smell it from here. It smells very pleasant. It's not brown. It doesn't look like it's raw sewage. I've seen a lot of these things on pictures online, and people will dispense it and it looks like raw sewage. And again, it's being shipped in from India. It's being shipped in from China. A lot of these listings on eBay. And I see that people are legitimately buying them, and it terrifies me. I have no idea what they are putting in their horse's mouth. Oh, the last thing I wanted to do is measure these for you. So the boxes, the counterfeit ones I've read are shorter. Legitimate boxes are going to be just shy of 10 inches. I mean, we are looking at 9 7/8 inch in length. We are looking at 2 inches that way. We're looking at about 15/16 that way. So keep those dimensions in mind. And let's jump into my computer and I will show you how to see, how to spot the counterfeits. All right, let's take a look at eBay here. If I type in ivermectin paste and I go to sold items, we can see what people have bought in the past here. We have 8 of them sold. And this one, just looking right at it, I can see that this is indented here. The Durvet symbol looks right. The horse's ears are right at the top. There's no yellow banner. The leaf is upright. I can tell that this is a legit pack of ivermectin. Now this one here, these are counterfeit. In all of the years that we have bought ivermectin, it has never come in a sealed package like this. So these are 3 packs that are sealed in the plastic, and right away you can start to see exactly what I'm talking about. We have that yellow banner at the top here. There's no indentation here. We have a big gap between the N and the box and a small gap between the I and the box. Yeah, so somebody bought these thinking it was a good deal to get 9 of them for $70. Keep in mind that these are selling currently for about $13 a package. Let me see if I can see the original listing. There you go. We also have the smaller letters here on the expiration date, and you can see the 9 right here. There's that typo right here at the bottom. That's not even looking at the rest of it, but I can see that typo right here with the 91 micrograms, and it's pressed together with other letters. The barcode looks really, really fat, so to speak. It's not crisp and clear. This is a counterfeit product. So whoever bought this for $70 just got 9 packs of God knows what. And yeah, good luck giving that to your animal. Hopefully everything turns out all right, or hopefully you realize it before you do that. Now the next one's sold here. Let's check out the original listing. Again, all just stock photos. Don't trust it, especially with somebody who has low ratings like this. I mean, only 14 reviews. Granted, it's 100% positive, but you just never know what you're getting. I would steer clear of that. Same thing, stock photos. I'm not going to cover this ivermectin in this video. Stock photos, stay away from it. This is the seller from before. Legitimate. This right here is sold on August 29th. 3 of them for $32. That would be a great deal, except these are fraudulent. These are counterfeit. And once again, we got that yellow banner at the top. We've got, it's not indented right there. Let's go to the original listing, see if they have more photos. Yep, as you can see, it's not indented. Small gap here, big gap here. Horse's ears are way down from the top. They are vacuum sealed, basically, in the plastic all together. They don't come like that. Lowercase letters here. Barcode that's really thick. I doubt anything could even scan that if it tried. So yeah, these are counterfeit. Whoever bought these are injecting who knows what. Now let's take a look at ivermectin paste. This is just what's currently available on eBay. So we've got this, clearly a fake. If you've paid attention so far in this video, it's not even the same horse. They got the indentation right, but I mean, this is like the worst knockoff. It's like a $3 bill. So please, know better. This is fake. This one is fake. What kind of a... Is that supposed to say Durvet? I have no idea. Fake. If it's got these cheesy graphics, it's fake. And look, it's from China. Ivermectin. Yeah, they're not even trying here. They're just giving you a green piece of paper and calling it money. Fake. I'm assuming fake. I'm not even going to comment on that one. Fake. Right here. Again, not going to comment. They look fake as can be. These cheesy graphics. Looks like a 5-year-old conjured them up over in India or China and just threw them on there. Again, fake as can be right here. Yeah, they got the right syringe here, but it's just pulling in images. No stock photos. This is as fake as can be. Fake as can be. It's the wrong syringe with that nose, that cross-shaped plunger. This is bad. So let's check out Walmart. Even we can see that they sell fake ivermectin or have sold it in the past. So we have a clear delineation here between 1 star and 5 stars. A lot of people have had negative experiences. Let's check out some of these photos. We can see this is fake right off the bat. The bottom section here is not indented in the middle. It's not justified in the middle. Clearly everything we talked about, that yellow banner at the top, the downward tilted leaf on the apple, this is a fake product. It's got this plunger that has that cross-shaped plunging stem. It's got the bullet-shaped cap. That is fake. Same thing. We can tell that these boxes are fake. The yellow banner, it's not justified in the center. These are fake. Go to the next photo. Fake again, half-empty tubes. Somebody showing that this is real, this is what it should look like, and this is what they received from Walmart. Again, real on top, fake on the bottom. They're saying beware of counterfeit product. That is a legitimate plunger. I'm assuming this is a legitimate box, so maybe they're saying this is what it should look like. And then this is the fake one. So this was the real one. This is the fake one that they have. And they didn't even try on this one. They didn't even put the wrapper on it and just a white stem. So they're going as generic as possible to save money. Again, somebody got a fake one. Do not buy. Fake. Fake. So yeah, you got to watch out for these. It's really just disgusting. And again, who knows what you are getting here that's coming out of this tube. A lot of these come from India, Pakistan, China. it looks like raw sewage. So who knows what's in there? But just be careful when you are shopping, even on sites like Walmart. And I also want to caution you about buying them from Amazon. I know everybody's used to buying from Amazon. It's convenient, but we type in Durvet Ivermectin paste here right at the top. The #1 seller right at the top is this one here. So if we click on this, they use stock photos. So I'm already a little cautious. So I'm going to go to the reviews and check out and see what we have. When I scroll down here, let's go to see all photos. That's a legit box, I can tell. So that looks good. That one's legit. This one is fake. We've got the yellow banner at the top. The leaf is turned down. This is not in the center, this section here at the bottom. The I is too close to the box and the N is too far away from the box. This tube is wrong in every way. So that's a fake product. Again, this is a fake tube, fake box, legitimate box at the bottom, and a legitimate product here. So again, this person doesn't know what to think. A thick golden gel that smelled of apples. That's what they're used to in the past. And they got a thin, dark paste. Did not smell like apples. Tasted like malt. I can't believe they even tasted it. So yeah, you should be afraid to use it because you bought a counterfeit product. Fake. Even this box is fake. You can tell it's not, this is not bold. So even though I only have this clip, this little short picture of the box, I can tell it's fake. Stock photo. This is a legitimate box, but it was crushed. Fake. Real. So yeah, it's a mixed bag here. Some got legit ones, some got fake ones. So again, you have to be careful. If you buy from Amazon and it ends up being counterfeit, send it back, get your money back. You know how to tell the difference now between these. Now, the only place that I would buy from that has stock images would be Tractor Supply or any other feed store that you trust and have had experience with or have thoroughly vetted online. I've looked at some that look legit. They pay for the sponsored ads at the top, but you read the reviews and they're actually pretty terrible. So you really need to be careful with who you trust to ship this to you. But Tractor Supply is always a good one. So if you go there in person and can pick them up, that would be optimum. That would be ideal. If you can get them online from Tractor Supply, that would also be ideal. Again, they're going to have the stock photos, but they will get the legitimate product and you don't have to worry about it. You should still do your due diligence and check afterwards, but I've never had a negative interaction when it comes to getting the ivermectin from Tractor Supply. All right, if this video helped you out identifying a real versus a counterfeit Durvet ivermectin product, I would greatly appreciate you sharing it on with anybody who has an interest in buying ivermectin, any Facebook groups that deal with ivermectin, anything like that. If you could share this video, make sure that everybody is well informed so that they do not buy something that gets their horses sick. We have no idea what they're being shipped, and we just gotta keep each other safe, watch out for each other, and this is just my way of trying to help everyone out. So take it easy out there, stay safe, buy the legit stuff from Tractor Supply if you can, and if not, be very discerning with what you get and be cautious.